Right. Kid wrap up. Right. That should be like, we what we want. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I've sussed it eventually. Took some doing with that. Can you hear my voice? Computer's going fucking stupid. Can you hear my voice? My voice. My voice. Oh, you can. Alright. That's good. Saves me messing around with looking settings then, doesn't it? If you can hear me. Won't be in a minute. Hold on. Let me just put this right. You might be able to hear me a little bit better in a second. Maybe now. Hang on a minute. I have bad equipment. It's you Americans can't seem to weigh me. I just went for a fag. Everybody else seems to weigh me out now. It's simple. No, he's not with me at the moment. He's at my ex-girlfriend's. You spelled it right. Does my voice seem a little bit bad still? Hold on a minute. If I put me, hang on a minute. Let me put my headphones in. That might work better for you. Yeah, okay. You know that. Well, he's actually her daughter's at the current moment. Till tomorrow. I'm trying to work out how to change it round from my phone. My computer. I do this all the time. And I always get it right straight away. For some reason, I can't seem to do it at the current moment. How do I put the live stream up first on my phone, or do I put it up first on my PC? I can't remember. Oh, didn't you? Oh, well, Snoopy usually gets his done once every probably 2, maybe 3 months. There's a place what's a little bit near where I live. They do it there for £25. Don't know what that is in dollars. Yeah, they normally do it there every couple of months, something like that, or maybe 3 months. You don't need it doing often. I think I might need to shut all this stream down and redo it again through my phone, so therefore I can speak on my phone, put the camera on, but I don't know how to put the link up through my phone. I don't think I can. So if anybody wants to join it, I'm not going to be able to let them. Wait a minute, let me put, it's like me not having the camera on. Make no difference. I don't need my camera on. I will put it on though. Let me post this link up first. Mm. Better. Camera keeps falling off floor. Never mind. Not with my matches as well. I just click on it, it'll make it a lot easier to get to you. Click on link and I'll add you. Alright. I want freebie one as well, by the way. I'm on the special Jimbo's freebie. I'm not on the paid one. So I can only invite, I think it's 6 people now. They've changed it. It used to be 4, but now they've changed it. I think it's 6 what can come up. He was always cheapskate. He'd never pay for it like me. If you pay for it, you can have a lot more people. I think it's 6 what's maximum now. If you pay for it, I think you can have, I don't know if it's 10 or 12 or 15 or something. I'm not quite sure. But I'm using the freebie one at the moment because obviously if you get the freebie one for a month, you might as well just use it. No point paying for it. Yeah, I'll wait until Sunday comes up. I've got my headset on as well, so hopefully it should sound a bit better. You Americans always complain that my voice sounds distorted. It's only American people who say that. Anybody else around the world doesn't. Just Americans. Let me take that down. I fucking take it out when it fucking comes up even. What are you doing? Should do. Right video. Start that. Where just refresh. Yeah. Now, right back on that. Still, good job.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
Hello. Can you hear me all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just trying to work out which way I would do it because normally I do this off by ear. I normally change it to from computer to the phone and then from the phone back to the computer. And my mind's just gone in a total blank and I'm thinking, which way do I do it? And I don't even know. I can't remember.
That's okay. I tried to go live at our carnival when I was on the Ferris wheel, and Autumn's like, I don't think I went live. And then we got off the Ferris wheel, and I was sitting on the bench, and I went and looked on my phone, and my chat box, which was running, people were in my chat box talking, and I'm like, Autumn, my chat box is open, and she's like, what? And she goes, I don't know how to fix that, and I'm like, oh no,
Yeah. You know
I
what I
had
mean?
never. First of
You
all,
do
I
it
always
lots.
use never use a phone, so I had no idea what I was doing.
You do it lots of times, and then all of a sudden your mind just goes blank, and then you think, "How have I done that?" You know what I mean? And then you think to yourself, "I've done this loads of times," and then all of a sudden you totally forgot what it is what you've got to do.
Ah, I was like losing my mind. I was sitting on the bench. I had my granddaughter. Her and her boyfriend went and rode a bunch of rides, and I was sitting with my granddaughter. And I was like all over the phone, like trying to figure. I was on the chat site. I was like, Doug came in there, and Cody came in. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so embarrassed. And they were just talking away to me, and I'm like, it froze a picture at the beginning of my live stream of the top of my head on the Ferris wheel. That's what they were looking at.
Yeah. We don't need to be embarrassed because at the end of the day we all get something wrong, don't we? We all do.
Yeah, that's what Doug said. He goes, "It'll take you." He goes, "Try to restart it." And I said, "No, I just want to shut my chat box down." He goes, "I don't know how to do it on a phone either." He goes, "I've never been on a phone and tried to do it."
What is he? What is he at the moment?
Huh?
What is he? What about his dog?
Yeah, Doug was in my chat, but he goes, "I don't know in the phone." And I said, "You've live streamed on a phone. You did those things on a phone."
Yeah, but what about his dog?
Oh, I think Doug's out with his He'll probably be coming shortly. I think he had to go. His mom's relative from England is visiting, I believe. They all went to dinner.
All right.
You know, Doug's relatives are from Brazil and England.
Yeah, yeah. I remember him telling me that, yeah.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, last time I talked to them, they were all headed. One of them flew in, I think, from England. Maybe she was from Brazil. I'm not sure, but they were going to have dinner.
Right. Well, that'd be nice for him anyway, won't it? Seeing all his family.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially when they live far away. I haven't seen my mother, even though my mom only lives a state away. I haven't seen her in like a year and a half. But I
Right.
can't drive because of my seizures. So someone
Yeah.
has to take me or they have to. My mom's 86, so they would have to bring my mom down or take me there because I can't drive. And it's always like an argument. My sister's like, "I took you last time," and my other sister's like, "Well, I brought mom down there," and I'm like, "You're arguing over me seeing our mother. That's nice. That's
Does
real nice that they are."
does your daughter not drive?
Is what?
Does your daughter not drive?
Oh, my daughter's not living here. She's living in South Carolina now.
Right. Okay. Would she
So
have took you? Would she have took you there though?
I just let it go. I just call her and talk to her on the phone.
Does does my does my voice still sound bad on here? It does. I'll try and change it again.
And my son's in Louisiana.
Hold on. Let me change it. Hold on a minute. Let me just try and change my voice again on here.
All right. Oh, tired. I thought I saw someone moving out there.
Does that sound any better?
Say
Or does it
something else.
echo?
No, that does sound a little better. Why do you think
Does
I
do
don't
I
hear
echo?
any echo.
Does it? Right.
What?
Well, let me change it again. Let me change me. Let me change me. Let me change my mic. I'll turn the echo off. So
You do sound a little clearer. At first, when I first came in and you were talking, you were really like distorted. What is that? Oh.
just wondering if this will sound any better.
Oh, it's a text message. Who is this?
If I put on echo.
Oh. Hold on a second. Let me answer my friend. She wants to know if I want to go with them tomorrow. You sound better every time you do whatever.
Do I? Right. Well, what I'm currently doing is I've turned the echo cancellation off, and I've also changed it onto a different setting on my mic. Now, if it sounds any better on the mic, just let me know. It was Wally. It was fantastic. Probably some people around the area wouldn't have thought so, but to me, yeah, absolutely perfect. I don't know if you heard all that. I don't know if you can hear. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. Oh, there's Mike. Hey, Mike. I
Right.
I wasn't looking at the chat. I see Mike now,
I've got it
and
right.
there's Karen. Mike, you gonna come up here with us?
I've got it right, Mike. I've got Mike right. Mike is right. It's just, I don't know what it is, for some reason, people in America can't tend to hear me. Anybody else around the world can. It's just America what seems to can't hear
I'll
me.
have this on the floor. Mike, get up here with us. Might as well hang out with the cool kids, Mike, instead of the drama bullshit over there.
He can come up if he wants to come up. I'll put the link back up again. Actually, it's pinned at the top anyway, so he can click on it. If he clicks on that, yeah, I'll allow him in. Anybody can come up if they want. Let me try my settings again as well. Let me do my audio again. Put it on to. Put it on Stereo Mix Realtek High.
I don't know. Just hang out with us.
If I put
What
it
do you
on
mean you're too
default,
old?
does it sound any better now?
All right, say something else.
Does it sound any better?
You're sounding better. You sound good.
Yeah.
Way
Oh,
better
right.
than when you started out.
Right, okay. I'll leave it at that then. Right,
Mike,
if that sounds.
Mike, hey, Mike, we're all old. We're all old, Mike.
Yeah, what was saying, well, yeah, he's been absolutely fantastic with me. I've gotten a load of sweets. I've gotten a load of sweets. So if you want to keep hold of them, I've kept some back for myself. So for when he next comes back as well. So
Up what?
yeah.
You could what?
No, it's okay. I'm just speaking to somebody else who typed on the chat. I mentioned it to them. She probably couldn't hear me. If you want to come, Mike, come up. If you want to come up, Karen, come up. There's plenty of space because according to StreamYard now, it's changed. Originally, you could only have 4 people on it on a freebie session where you don't have to pay them. Apparently now you can have 6 on it. So 6 people can come on it if they want to come on it.
Right. So get your ass up here, Mike. I want to know what's going on with the cast iron skillets and old mechanic.
Yep. Yeah, no problem. Definitely.
October 6th is my sister's birthday.
Much speak slower. Okay, Mike. I will
And
definitely
I
have
accidentally texted
Snoopy.
her to miss a so who keeps hitting me up?
Come up, Mike. You can have a chat with Charlie. She'll speak your language slower. I
Oh
only
my
speak how I
God.
speak. Yeah, I know it's my accent, Mike. But at the end of the day, you got to remember, I got to put up with your accents as well, so I had to listen to what you lot say. But I understand it fine, and that's even Hitesh. I can even understand him.
Hi,
He doesn't
Tesh. Hi,
sound.
Tesh.
Oh, are you? I've been a block away. Oh, right. So, I won't mind coming actually, to be honest.
What's happening here?
What
Pull
minute,
the doobie.
ladies and gents? If you want to come up, Mike, come up. If you want to come up, toilet, and I'm just going to go for a quick cigarette. When I come back, if you're both there waiting, I'll add you. Right, I won't be a minute.
I might. Hmm. Uh, Match, let me ask you a question. There was a chatter in Wrocław named Old Man Larson. You remember him? Are you gone? Let me get wine and pee. Okay, Glenda, get your wine and pee. Match, what happened? Now we are echoing. Am I here alone? I'm gonna need a doobie. Ow. Oh my God. I hate smartphones. Well, I lost that phone call. Ah, when did my phone lock up on me? Oh, jeez. Uh, it's upside down or sideways. Don't leave a voicemail. Let me call you back. Why?
Hold on, Mike. I like it. Wait a minute. The match is wrong. Mike and Mike and Mike. Let me screw this back on. Hold on a minute, Mike. Wait a minute. I'm just screwing you. Try pop back on me, Mike. Mike. Everything's to do with Mike.
What'd you do? Go somewhere?
Yeah, I just went for a sec.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Mike.
What's going on, Charlie?
Hey.
Hi, Mike.
Hello, Max.
How you keeping? You okay?
What's up, Mike?
Not a hell of a lot.
We're
Hold on.
drama
I'm waiting
free
on
over
rain.
here.
I'm just screwing the.
I'm waiting on
tripod.
rain
What? Why are you drinking wine?
because I run out of beer.
Because I'm not out
What?
of beer.
What kind of wine is it?
Hey, I drank
Rosé.
all the beer. I was up wine.
Yeah, what wine is it? Which type of wine?
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
It's wine. It's wine in a box. I think he's after Glenda.
Wine in a box. Franzia. Wine in a box.
Are you, Mike? Are you chasing Glenda?
Hey, it's good.
He said, red wine makes me feel fine.
That's right.
keeps me rocking all of the time.
Yep. I saw him give Glenda hell yesterday about her cooking. I was rolling on the bed.
That old song, Red Wine, makes you feel fine.
Yep. Glenda is probably one of my most despised people in chat. I can't stand to listen to her. I can't stand her.
Why?
I can't stand to listen to her whine and cry and moan and hum. She's just like,
Yeah, but why don't you like her though? What's the reason?
she's just I never have liked her since I met her at the vent room. She's just a whiny, needy person. Hold on, here's my daughter again. Let me see what she wants.
Okay. Are you coming up, Walt?
So, Charlie, what do you want to know about OEM and the cast iron front?
She's on the phone.
Okay. She on the phone.
Yeah, she's on the phone, yeah.
Well, I can understand you now, Max.
Okay, well, it's okay. No problem. Oh, you can understand me, mate, yeah? Okay. Yeah, okay, mate, yeah. Nice one.
I'm
can
from
you hear me?
Texas.
Yes, I know. I know that, yeah. Yeah,
I talk slow.
I know you're from Texas. Yes, I know. You told me that before.
You can understand me because I talk slow.
Oh no, she's on shit. All right.
We don't talk fast in Texas.
Okay. Are you coming up after you've been on the potty? Potty, and you are potty. So what's the wine you are drinking? What kind of wine are you drinking?
So what's the plan? Do what?
No. What is the wine you are drinking?
Franzia. It's in a box.
Right. How strong is that?
Do you want to see the box?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah.
I will show you the box.
Okay.
It is sold here in the U.S. Franzia.
Hmm.
Do you see that?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
can see it. Yeah.
It comes in different varieties.
How strong is it? What is the volume?
What is the
How
what?
the volume? How strong is it?
Oh, the volume?
Yeah.
How strong is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty strong. Let me look on the box. Let me look on the box.
Mike,
Yes,
why are you drinking wine? Why are you not drinking beer?
it's 9% by volume. 9%.
1%. 9%.
9%.
That's very
9%.
strong. That's very strong. That very strong.
It'll kick your ass
Yep, it would mine.
if you drink the whole box.
Yep. sometimes I sometimes I drink vodka, and that is 35%. But yeah, 9% would kick my ass.
Well, wine is not as strong as vodka or whiskey,
No, it's not. No, you're
but
right.
it's pretty strong for wine. But I ran out of beer.
When did you run out of beer? Tonight?
Well, I drank all the beer, and this is all I got left.
Yeah, I know I'm back from vodka. I will never touch vodka ever again.
So I'll have to go get more beer tomorrow.
Where do you normally do your shopping?
Do what?
Where would you normally go shopping? Where would you buy your beer from?
Right down the road, the beer store.
Is it? Do you live very close to it?
Close to me, yes, right down the road.
All right. Oh no. Oh, that's good.
But it
Oh,
is.
man. Do you know what? Do you know something, Wally? There's somebody called Jimbo who shops at a place called Walmart, and he buys his beer from there.
Jimbo goes to Walmart. We have them here too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he does go to Walmart.
But Jimbo lives close to Walmart. I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I have to
guys.
go 15. I have to go 15 miles to Walmart.
Really?
My beer store is right down the road, 1 mile from here.
Mike, where you live? Are you in middle of are you in middle of nowhere? There's nothing around you,
I'm out in the country,
right?
Chandler, Texas.
Yeah.
I'm 80
Yeehaw!
miles. I'm 80 miles from Dallas.
Did you ever used to watch the TV program called Dallas?
Well, Dallas is a big town, but I'm 80 miles from Dallas.
Yeah, but did you ever used to watch the TV program called
No,
Dallas
that was stupid.
back in the 1970s?
Everybody watched the show Dallas.
I didn't. It was stupid.
No, I didn't, to be honest, Charlie. I never really watched it. I didn't really like it. But then again, I'm from England, so that's different.
Plus, I was too busy.
Well,
I was
the
just
house that they
good one
filmed it
night.
at is still there.
Is it still
That
there?
was a big show.
Yeah,
The house is
that
still
show
there,
was
yes.
yeah, that show was pretty big, but I never watched it.
Mike, I saw you typing something about a car what had been shot with loads of bullets from let me think a minute. What do they call them two gangsters from back in 1920s who did all bank robberies?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I'm trying to think the name of those two people. It was a man and a woman who did all bank robberies in the 1920s.
A car
I
from the
can't,
1920s?
I can't remember what they call
A car?
I'm not
them.
sure what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, not Buster. No, it wasn't Buster. What do you call them two people who went robbing all the banks in the 1920s?
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde. That's it. Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde.
Look, you want to
I
know a funny
I
story?
I saw Mike typing up something
Wait a minute,
about.
wait a minute, wait a minute. Bonnie and Clyde was killed in a 1934 Ford.
Shootout.
1934 Ford, Bonnie and Clyde was killed in.
Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde's real, Karen.
Yeah, but you typed up that you know somebody who has that car, don't you?
Bonnie and Clyde was killed in a 1934 Ford in Louisiana.
Yeah. And did you
Look,
tell somebody? Did you tell somebody, Mike, that you knew somebody who still has that car right now?
The car is owned by Gary Prim. The car is in Nevada.
And it still has all the bullet holes in it.
It has all the bullet holes. It still has the blood on the seats.
hmm look, this is a funny story. This is true. When I lived in Tennessee, I'd stop by Dollywood and peed behind the dumpster. And a cop was watching me. My old man was in the car. We were just dating then. The cop, when I went to get, I no sooner got in the car, the cop pulled up. It was a Sevier County sheriff guy. He come to the car and he told me to get out of the car, and I said, "Why? I think I can stay in the car." He opened the door and pulled me out on the ground. He said, "You're a Yankee. You're one of them damn Yankees, aren't you?" He proceeded to start kicking me. My old man started to get out of the car and come around the car and said, "Hey, quit beating on my old lady." Another sheriff car pulled up. They proceeded to arrest us for public drunkenness. And I peed, he said, for urinating behind a dumpster. When they arrested us, when they took us into processes, they drove us to the justice of the peace's house at like 2:30 in the morning to get our warrants for our arrest, which was something I had never seen in my life. They asked if we had any aliases. I was being a smartass because I'd been drinking and smoking pot. I said, "Yeah, I'm Bonnie and he's Clyde." They wrote that on our paperwork. A year later, my old man was arrested on a DUI charge. When they called in um, when they did his background check, they said, "Are you Stephen Craig Probst, alias Clyde Probst?" It followed him all the way here to Maryland. Like 10 years later, he got pulled over and arrested, not for drunk driving. He was under the influence of opiates. The Frederick County Sheriff guy came to the car and they had him along the car and he said, "Are you Stephen Craig Probst, alias Clyde Probst?" He was pissed his whole life at me because way back in the 80s, I said our aliases were Bonnie and Clyde. It followed it stayed on his record and followed us. It followed him his whole life. And it was a joke. And them damn motherfuckers in Tennessee wrote it down and took it serious. They couldn't even put the connection together with Bonnie and Clyde. Of course, he's dead now, so it don't matter. But alias Clyde Probst. It was on all the paperwork. Everything they wrote out, it always said Stephen Craig Probst, alias Clyde Probst. I was like, there's some
Anyway,
stupid down there they didn't.
Match, there's a video on YouTube about Bonnie and Clyde, and if you look at the video, it will show you the real car, and it will show you where they were shot and killed in Louisiana.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
There's a
That's the
movie
true
about
video.
it.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's round about 10 or 15 minutes after the ambush where they've been shot. I've seen the video of that. Yeah.
Well, anyway, the car is in Prim, Nevada, at Whiskey Pete's Casino, and Gary Prim owns the casino, and he bought the car.
They had when they were waiting when they were waiting to shoot them because they knew they wasn't going to give up easily. They knew, because they'd killed that many police officers. They knew they wasn't going to give up easily. So it was a case of they had to ambush them basically and fire at will at that car no matter what. Well, they actually conned them, didn't they? Because they made another car stop, didn't they? Coming up, it was something to do with some family members or something. They made another car stop. So
let me tell you this. Bonnie and Clyde are both buried in Dallas, Texas, but they are buried in different cemeteries. Okay?
Yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde are both buried in Dallas, Texas, but they are both buried in different cemeteries.
Yeah. But
the families did not want them buried side by side, so they are buried in different cemeteries.
I didn't know
and
that.
that's the truth.
When they ambushed that car, there was a load of guns waiting on the back of that car as well, apparently, weren't there? Waiting to, if there was going to be another shootout like there would have been at banks and stuff. So they had loaded guns in back of that car as well. I'm only going by from what I've read. I mean, I don't know this, you know what I mean? Because obviously it's that long ago it happened. It happened in the 1920s, 1930s, or whichever it was.
1934.
Yeah.
If you want to see the car, you can go see it. Hold on, I gotta get a drink.
Okay.
Oh, there's Frank. Hey, Frank.
Hi, Frank. Yeah, I can only go by from Charlie. I can only go by from what I've read. I mean, obviously, I don't know anything really in a way. I mean, none of us don't know it because we're not old enough to have lived that time. But the only thing I can say is I can remember from what I've read is when
Oh my God.
when Bonnie and Clyde was going up a road, they was going up to visit somebody. They were going to visit somebody, and they made a car stop halfway up that track. And when that car was stopped, they was basically going to be coming up that road to try and stop them, and they basically ambushed that car. But that car was already loaded with a load of guns, ready for a shootout, like they used to do when they used to do banks. That's the only thing I know about it. But don't you find it a little bit amazing, considering back the time, to say like the 1920s or 1930s, that for somebody to be so violent with guns, to wanting to kill people just to rob banks? Do you find it a little bit? Do you find it a little bit strange? Do you think to yourself, would people really have done that back in them days? Well, obviously they did, because it's happened. Do you think,
Why do you think it was so violent?
yeah. Who do you think was the worst out of them two? Who do you think was the most violent out of them two? Was it Bonnie or was it Clyde?
They killed a lot of people, so they were killed.
Yeah. Well, nobody couldn't take a chance with them, so they had to be killed, didn't they?
I think they were equally violent. Good God.
Considering the time when it happened, you would probably never expect anybody to be like that back in them years, all that time ago. You would not have expected somebody to have acted like that, but they did. They basically wanted to rob banks, and if anybody got in the way, they would kill them. And that's what they did, didn't they? They killed them.
They were bank robbers because they were too lazy to work. They robbed banks. They did not want to work.
Yeah. And when hold on a minute. I've got somebody coming up as well. It's Snoopy Puppies. It's Snoopy Puppies. Snoopy Puppies. Oh, it's popsicles, that, isn't it? Popsicles.
Oh, hey, Karen.
There's a puppy dog. There's a puppy dog.
That dog's called that dog's called Poppy.
What's his name?
Poppy. Poppy.
Oh.
Poppy.
That's a good puppy.
Yeah.
God, I couldn't even begin to pick mine up. I couldn't even pick him up when he was a puppy.
Yeah, Frank Mike's drinking with a question mark. Yes, he's drinking wine.
Yeah, give him sugar. You give him sugar. Puppy dog, give sugar.
Hi, Baby Girl. Hi, Baby Girl.
Good puppy
The
dog.
name of that dog, the name of that dog is called Poppy. Poppy. Poppy.
That's a good puppy.
Poppy. No, not Poppy. Poppy. Poppy.
We're going. We're going.
You want to say mine?
Yeah, go on then.
Oreo?
Yeah,
She's looking
Oreo,
at the
I'll have to go get him.
yeah, let's have a look.
Hold on. I'll go get mine.
Oh, okay. Poppy. Poppy. Hello, baby. Hello, Dicky baby.
She's looking at the door for you.
My second favourite dog, that one. Love her.
When I get home tomorrow, I'm going to be attacked by Snoopy.
Uh-oh. Actually, Pigeon did today as well when she walked in. Do you know what he did? I put 4 mats down, right? Obviously because he's weed on them.
Yeah.
And he must have thought there's no more space for me to
Oh,
wee,
here it
so he
comes.
decided to shit on the carpet. And it was like fucking diarrhea as well. Well, thank God I got it all up. But the thing is, you know that
Oh,
that you know
Oreo.
that cap. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice dog, that Mike.
Hey, boy.
Oh, oh, he's beautiful. Is it he or she?
Oreo.
Mike.
That's Oreo.
Mike.
Yeah, Oreo.
Oh, it's got to be a he then, hasn't it? With Oreo.
Y'all have them little dogs.
He's my baby.
Oh, he's nice, him.
I know Oreo.
It's cute. They're all cute.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic dog, that. Brilliant.
Oh,
I'm sorry to say to you all, but you've all got nice dogs, but nothing will beat Snoopy.
Oh, Snoop is a pain in the friggin' ass. He's going to be jumping all over me tomorrow.
Snoopy's my number one. No dog will ever beat him. Right, all you pitches. I'm just going to go for a quick smoke, so won't be a moment.
all right.
So piss off a lot of you. Won't be a minute.
We'll try to behave.
I can see that, Wally. Because I ain't gone just yet, I can still see.
He went back to bed. He's camera shy.
What? How many's watching? Is anybody on the YouTube side?
Where's your dog, Charlie?
He's in there, laying on the Ozzy.
He's sleeping?
Come here.
Laying down?
Oz.
There's Ozzy.
Look
There's Ozzy.
Up here.
Ozzy, speak.
Got anything to say
Ozzy.
tonight?
Ozzy, speak.
Can I have fun?
You're a good boy. Ozzy, good boy.
He's like, you called me in here for that? And I didn't even get a treat. He's got my daughter and my granddaughter and them are here. I've still got stuff all over the house. Here. What, you want a treat? What are you doing? Why do I have paws? You gonna say anything?
He's a nice looking dog.
Oh, thank you. He's a lot of work. I'll tell you what, he's strong. He's pulled me down. He's ripped my shoulder out. He's a big boy. I waited till this winter so I could put him on the dog sled, and we didn't get any snow. We had the German Shepherd Husky. We have a harness. We had him on the dog sled. He used to pull the kids everywhere. This was going to be Ozzy's first year to start training him to pull the sled, and we never got any snow.
How old is Ozzy?
He's 5. He'll be 6. He'll be 6 in February. He weighs 98 pounds.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's overweight. They're medium-sized dogs. He should weigh around like 70 pounds. 75, 80.
He's a pretty dog.
Thank you. I love dogs. Your guys' dogs are nice too.
How many
just
cats
picked-
do you want?
Oh, well, I'm down to 1 right now. I had 2. I had my daughters, but it wandered off. It was starting to have trouble. They are indoor-outdoor cats, and it wandered away the week before she came home. And I've spent all week trying to find it. I think it wandered off and died.
I can bring you 5 or 6. I have a cat factory.
Well, that's what happens. On my
Yeah,
dad's farm, we had 52 of them at one time. That's that we could round up in one area and keep track of what we were rounding them up. My dad was having a fit because look, I grew up in the Allegheny Mountains in Pennsylvania in the middle of nowheres. My dad had the last farm up on top of the holler, on top of the mountain. He would get up in the morning and go out, and people would just drive at night after we'd go to bed and drop in a box the mom cat and her litter of kittens off in the hay mow in the top of the barn. They just drop it off inside that door. We had cats everywhere, and he rounded them up. He made us girls. We were all girls. There was 3 of us at the time. He made us help him round them all up, and my mom, and put them in a big giant crate thing. There was 52 of them with the kittens and as they were growing up to the oldest one we had. There was 52 of them. We had to go up in the hay mow and chase them. There were ones that were wild. We had to put gloves on. They were trying to scratch us and bite us because they'd been up in the hay mow and we'd never handled them. Nope, cats will go wild really quick if they're never handled after they're born. They'll turn wild, just like they're out in the woods, like a bobcat or something.
So what happened to him?
Well, my mom, he said, you got to get rid of these cats. And my mom's like, what are we going to do with them? So she started taking them. We started the ones that we hadn't handled. We started handling them so they'd get, used to people. And my mom started taking us to all the local towns. Some of them we had to drive like 40, 50 miles to. And we'd go on the weekend and we'd pull over in parking lots and we had people adopt them all out. And it didn't matter. The kittens, the big cats, whatever. Back in the 70s, in the early 70s to late 60s, there wasn't animal shelters and people didn't fix their animals like they do now. It wasn't pushed. You know what I mean? There was no advertisement for it. There was nobody give a shit then. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a big. Then my dad kept the one oldest cat that he started out with on the farm that was there basically when he got the farm. She lived to be almost 24 years old. Her name was Fuzz. That my dad knows of, she had 22 litters of kittens. But here's what we found out. She did keep having randomly litters of kittens as we were growing up because there were stray male cats running around in the holler in their farms. But this is what we found out. We did get to occasionally keep 1 or 2 of those kittens. But we were like, we had to be like, well, aren't those kittens growing up and having kittens? When we got older at one of the family dinners, holiday dinners, when I was like in my 20s, there was 2 sisters older than me, and then 9 years after me there was a sister, and 5 years after her was my one only brother that my dad my dad's only son, and he was a dairy farmer. We had dinner, and then we were all sitting around talking, and my mom's as time goes on, your parents start telling you little things you never knew as kids. And we're all talking, and we got talking about the cats, and my mom goes, "Oh, and then you kids never knew about the ones your father got rid of." And we're like, "What?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, he would find litters of kittens in the hay mow right after they were born, and he'd throw them in the shit spreader." And we were like, "What? No, get out of here! Shut up!" And then we like took off outside. We're grown women now. We have kids and family, and we're outside talking, and I'm smoking, and I'm like, you know what? It all makes sense now. That's why we always saw the hawks and the turkey buzzards and stuff always over the hay in the fields. We always were like, what are all those birds? Those vultures are always flying over the field. It was after my dad did. They were always flying down to get those freaking kittens that were spread out in their shit field. We were so fucking pissed at my dad. Of course, he was getting Alzheimer's, so he didn't give a shit. He was like sitting there like,
One way to get rid of them.
I'll tell you something else too. Back then, there were farmers that had dogs. My dad was in. He was like, I'll tell you, I remember I was a little girl. He come in the house one night. He said to my mom, "Get my shotgun." And my mom's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "That fucking bastard down the road's dog's chasing deer again, and he'll never chase another deer." And I was just a little girl, and I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Dogs aren't chasing deer where I live." And he took his gun. My mom came down the hall and handed my dad his gun. And out the door he went. Next thing you know, you're
Charlie, how,
my dad shot the
how,
neighbor's dog. It was cleared out across the road. I was like down the holler across the road in another field. And I was like, what the fuck? I was just a little girl. I was like, what? I was all like traumatized. And he comes back in the house and gives my mom the gun and goes back to the barn. And my mom's like, dogs can't be chasing deer. We hunt those and eat them. They can't have dogs can't be chasing them. Once a dog gets a deer, it'll chase them for life. And we were all crying.
Charlie, how close have you come to a bear?
Yeah, people, people get going and chat about, oh, don't
Just
hurt
one
the
thing,
animal, and
no.
oh, the poor dog, and blah, blah. I'm like, oh, you people have no idea. I grew up on a dairy farm. I've seen some crazy, I love dogs, don't get me wrong, but
Charlie,
we hunted everything. Grouse, pheasants,
Can't get a word in
squirrel,
between.
rabbit, we trapped, mink, muskrat. I grew up on a farm. We hunted deer.
Hello,
I
Karen.
killed deer.
Hello, Karen.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Are you?
Where are you from?
Venison's good meat.
Same place Match is from.
Where?
Same place Match.
UK? England?
she's from the same place where I live.
Ireland?
No,
Ireland?
England.
England. Okay. England.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you think Match talks fast, then I talk even faster.
Yeah, she does. Even I can't understand her. Does my mic sound really, really bad?
No, it sounds alright.
Well, don't worry. I can't understand you, so it's okay.
Let me. Hang on a minute, Warren. Let me unplug it and plug it back in. I'm not turning the camera off. I'll just unplug my mic. Wait me a minute.
Hell, I can't understand him either. It's all good.
That'll sound. Does this sound?
I understand you perfectly.
I said, it's all good. I can't understand that either.
It's okay, Mike. We can't understand you.
That damn English accent, I can't understand it.
Well, that's what you get from coming from Texas.
Well, when I'm
I
I
didn't
can
actually
understand.
Lancashire and Yorkshire.
He probably can't understand me either, so it don't matter.
Yeah, I can understand you, Mike. It's okay. I can understand you.
I went the first day I went to work. I asked one of the girls what time it was, and she's like, "It's 15 after 10 in FD," and I was like, "What?" And she said it again, and I was like, "What in the hell is she talking about?" So I went down and looked in the office. It was 15 after 10. So I went up and I was like, "So you were telling me it's 15 after 10?" And she was sitting there really studying me, and she was nodding her head. And I said, "Did you go to school and learn how to read and write?" And of course, her cousin was working with her. And she looks at her cousin, and then they both just sit there and look at me. I'm like, "It's 15 after 10. It's not 15 after 10. It's 15 after 10." And I don't even know what the hell she said
I'll be
after
back
that.
in a
I'm like
minute.
looking at her like, "What did you say after that?" And she looks at her cousin, they look at each other, and she looks at me, and she just shakes her head. I have no idea to this day what else she said. They talked to me all the time. I had no idea what they said. They came from Cock County, right beside Sevier County in Tennessee in the mountains. I have no idea what they said. And by the time I was leaving there, I did find out that she had only finished to the 8th grade in school. I have no idea half of the stuff that she was saying to me. Her cousin did speak much better than her. But there was several people that I met down there when I lived there. I had no clue when I was talking to them. I had to kind of wing it. I could pick up certain things that they were saying. But because I was in Gatlinburg, all of my jobs, I dealt with tourists. So it wasn't a problem, it was a general rule. It was just when I went out locally, like when I lived and making friends that lived there and stuff. A lot of them I was like blown away. And every meal you got a bowl of grits, whether you wanted it or not. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Excuse me.
Charlie? I don't know if you can hear me, Charlie, anyway, but Dixie said hi.
I said, "Okay, hi, I see her."
What time is it in England?
It is 2:23 a.m.
5 ahead of us, Mike.
It's
I don't know if you heard that,
1
Mike. No,
1:27 a.m.
no, it's 2:23 a.m. in England.
Well, the clock says 1:27 a.m.
Oh, it's where I am. It's 2:23. It's 25 minutes past 2 in the morning.
Well, it's 8:24 in Texas, so
Yeah, Mike's an hour behind me. He's Central Time, Matt.
right.
Yeah.
Up on the screen it says live 127.56.
Oh, sorry. I've just realised I've just read what Dixie's typed. So I won't repeat it. But
So is there 6 hours difference?
What I will say is that Charlie, Dixie said hi. I won't repeat the rest. Sorry, Doug, I'll bring you up now. Sorry.
Hey. Hello,
Hi,
Karen.
Bob.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
Hello, Mike.
Mr. Doug,
I'm just a
Charlie?
little friend.
Matchmaker? Hello.
Hi.
I have one can of beer, so I'll drink that.
Okay.
cheers.
We've got company tonight.
Tell me, Owen, how are you doing this evening?
Yes, I'm doing very well, thank you, Bob.
Okay.
I'm doing very well, thank you, mate. How are you?
Okay.
Matchmaker wanted to know about Bonnie and Clyde, so I had to explain it to him.
Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, they were
I had
criminals.
to explain it to him.
They were criminals.
Yeah.
Karen's left. What's happened to Karen? It's okay.
I don't know.
I gave him the whole story.
Where have you gone? Where have you gone, Wally?
There she is.
Oops. Sorry. I removed it. Sorry. Hang on. Sorry.
I did what I usually do.
In and out like a fiddler's elbow.
Musical chair.
Sorry, Wally. I kicked you out there. I didn't mean to. I did really. I wanted to kick you out. No, I'm only joking. Sorry about that.
Let me kick you out.
Oh my god.
saying,
I'm getting told off now.
I just have to.
Why do females always pick on me? No, go on. What were you going to say? Sorry, what were you going to say?
I've got company tonight.
Right. Oh, you've got the young'un, have you?
Well, he's before you today.
So where is Karen from in England?
What?
What town is Karen from in England?
Same as Owen.
Where?
The place called Yorkshire.
Same as place
And
Matt.
it's a city called, it's a county. It's a county. Actually, I'll just type. I'll type it, Mike. Watch, Mike. I'll just type it.
Owen.
I can't understand. I don't know what you're saying.
Owen, do you have your headphones on? I find that the microphone on the headphones works better for you.
I'll try that.
Like we can hear you better when you have your headphones on. That's what I found.
We can hear him better when he don't talk.
I've got a mic. I've got a mic.
Yorkshire. You're in Leeds. Okay, so Matchmaker, you live in Leeds. Mike, are you familiar with the Who album, Live at Leeds?
I do have my headphones on.
Yes, I have heard of Leeds.
Okay. Leeds is an industrial city in the Midlands, isn't it?
No.
Where is it?
Yorkshire.
It's in Yorkshire, so that's north.
Well, no, it's not.
But Leeds is an industrial city.
It's not in the Midlands. It's north, yeah.
There's a famous Who album that was recorded at Leeds. It's a pretty good album.
Who?
The Who. Roger Daltrey and Peter Townsend.
Who?
Who's on first?
Yes.
Karen, who's on
Yes.
first?
You're absolutely correct there. You're absolutely correct there, Doug. They played at the Leeds Metropolitan in 1970, I think it was, or 71.
71 or 70, something like that, yeah. When I was like 5 years old.
His voice is an echo to me. That's what I hear.
Yeah, well, I was just practically born that year, but I've heard about that. Obviously, I've never seen it. Obviously,
What,
but
1871?
Karen,
Doug,
do you still
I
have
can
Snoopy?
understand.
At the moment, I'm at my son's. I've just got Poppy. Come here.
Oh,
Snoopy's at my house at the moment
at your house, okay.
with my daughter. I've got this one at the moment.
Okay, got it.
Snoopy's been at mine until about 5 o'clock this evening.
Okay, this is a good cutie.
Matt, your voice is an echo.
It sounds fine to me, Owen.
Yeah.
No.
Eh,
Have I got an echo to anybody else?
No.
well, it's not an echo, but it sounds hollow, like you're talking into a box. I can understand you, but I have practice at it. I perfectly well understand that some people might have trouble understanding you. What I found in the past is that when you had your headphones on and you used a microphone that hangs on the headphone, that we could hear you better. That's what I found.
Right. Well, I can do that if you want me to do that.
You're doing that?
No, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it now, but I can put it on if you want me to.
I'm just saying, I think that we hear you more clearly when you use the microphone on your headphones to talk into.
Okay. I will do that. I will do that right now.
Try
Okay.
it.
I will put
Try
that
it and
on.
see what happens. What's the worst thing that can happen?
Okay. No. Yeah. Well, you know.
Charlie,
I'll try it. But the only thing I can say is that anybody else around the world can hear me absolutely fine, except America. I don't know why that is. But anybody else in the entire world can hear me fine.
I can understand Doug. I can understand Charlie. I can understand Karen. Match's voice to me is an echo. Can't understand him.
But what I'll do is I'll put that headset on with the headset with mic on. I'll put that on. Just give me a moment. I'll put it on now.
you can try it and see if it helps. I mean,
Echo.
just a suggestion.
I can understand Karen perfectly. I cannot understand Match at all.
Charlie?
I'm talking slower as well because usually I talk really fast.
Yeah.
Charlie, how's your evening going?
Oh, it's been going fine.
I had dinner with my mother's cousin, a fellow named Angus.
Oh, okay. I thought it was your mother's cousin or friend.
It's my mother's cousin, and he's a very pleasant guy.
Well, good. I was having fun. We were sitting here having fun.
Perfect.
We had a visitor. We had Frank.
You had a visitor, Charlie?
We had a visitor here.
Oh, okay.
Ask White Frank. How many people's watching? Is he still watching us?
Let me come and see. Wait. It says 3 people in the chat. So I'm there because I'm on my tablet over here, right? But I'm on my tablet on the panel, and I got my laptop in my lap. So I'm one of the 3 people there.
I'm sure he's not subscribed. I'm sure he found the link in Newfeast. Trolling fashion.
Maybe we'll get more visitors.
Maybe.
Has that guy ever come here before? Charlie?
Was this sound any better?
Your visitor, has he ever come here before?
Not that I know of.
Not that I know of
How
either. Kind of strange, right?
How would he know him? He doesn't know him.
Doesn't know him, no.
I left a link for Newfie to come.
Right,
Oh,
Newfie's,
that's how we
everybody hear
found
me
it.
all right?
Newfie's been here. Matchmaker. Owen,
Yeah,
you know
Yeah.
eagles, right? Hey, there's sunfish. Sunfish.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just dropped the link in Sunfishes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can you all hear me all right?
Cheers, sunfish.
Yeah. Can hear you fine.
Another Texas boy.
I don't,
What's his name?
Sunfish for fish. I don't know what his real Kenny. Is it Kenny?
Maybe. Mike, you know Sunfish, I think.
I've heard of him.
Yep. He has a nice live stream. He sits backstage almost every day. He sits backstage and people go visit him. I go back there once in a while.
I used to go to his live streams when him and Northwood Peachtree would
Yep.
be on the panel, and I would just be in chat and talk to him. He would chase the chickens around. And he had some dogs. And
can anybody hear me?
He's done some nice
Anybody hear me?
bonfire live streams
Can hear you
too.
fine.
You say his name is Sunfish?
I don't know if anybody. I don't know if anybody can hear me.
I can hear
I don't
you.
know him personally.
Oh, and I hear
I've
you.
heard of him.
Mhm. Who'd we lose?
Do I sound
I've seen his name.
or do I sound quieter?
Oh, and I can hear you. Okay,
Turn your volume
okay.
down, Match.
that might help.
Is it too loud?
His volume is loud.
Welcome back, Karen.
You'll get used to this. I do it a lot.
Ha! I noticed that. Oh, and you haven't actually been live in the last several days.
Because he's had Snoop, he's been dog sitting.
Oh,
He's been.
I try to understand him, but his volume is loud.
hmm
I don't know.
Charlie, Sunfish is backstage now. I went over there and said hello to him over there and left him the link where we are.
Doug,
Sir?
I think you need to go over there and set up Match's equipment.
There's a good chance I'm going to go to England next. Maybe not this year, but maybe early next year.
When you get there, fix his equipment for him, please.
I'll make a point of trying to get up to Leeds. My family is in London and down on the Isle of Wight. Leeds is up in the north. But there's a few people I'd like to go see when I'm in England. By now, there's probably 8 or 10 people I'd like to go see. But Owen is certainly very high on that list.
He needs your help.
Well, now, Mike, you know that
What?
I'm pretty low tech.
I don't know if you agree.
Can't even
I don't know if you agree with
help
that, Wally.
myself,
But,
let alone others.
if
But
you read the chat, you'll see it.
Well, you may be low tech, but your live streaming is right on it, 100%.
I appreciate you saying so. I do nothing but use the mic provided on my device I'm streaming on. That's
Well, Match needs to follow your instructions.
okay.
Well, you put your camera on the man better.
Hey, I'm just telling you
Shall I
like
do
it
it
is.
through? Shall I do it through my mobile phone?
Yeah, maybe.
You'll probably see me and hear me a lot more better.
That looks good.
I got a bunch of that.
But for me to do that,
Is that
Let me see
weed?
if I can get it on the screen. I don't know. It's down there. I got a bunch of that. A whole bunch.
Is that weed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been growing it here in my house.
Oh,
It's against the law. In New York
Doug
State,
is a
you're
drug.
legally allowed to grow weed now. Not a violation of the law, so I do it.
I don't believe it. Doug is a drug dealer. God, no, I don't believe it.
We need to ask Match to turn his volume down 1 notch.
I'll ask him.
Doug is a druggie. Yeah, I can hear you, Mike. I can hear you.
I can hear you, Match, but your volume is loud.
One minute you can't hear me, next minute it's too loud. I can't win.
Turn it down.
Hold on.
Turn your volume down, please.
Let me go back to my settings yet again. I'm sick of putting out with my fucking audio settings. Right.
You can't win.
Does this sound any better? Does it sound any better now?
It's no good asking me because I hear you all right.
Yeah, I know you do. I know everybody does.
Maybe-
World is America. I don't know why. I don't know what
Maybe,
it is with
maybe it's
America.
just me, but I think his volume is too loud.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I hear you good, Owen. I can hear you. I think that's better.
Right, let me,
Give me a countdown. ABC. Go ahead, Owen.
hold on. Let me turn it down a little bit more.
Yeah, I can hear you better.
Right, does that sound a lot better?
It sounds
Is
better.
that more better? Is it? Okay.
I think it's better.
Only thing I can do is I apologise. It's not me what's doing it. Obviously, it's the technology what's doing it.
Can't get the stuff.
Charlie?
No, you just gotta get the stuff.
So my mother's cousin who visited us, he works for the UN.
Oh, cool.
He lives in France, but he actually crosses the border every day and works in Geneva, Switzerland. So every day for work, he goes from France to Switzerland and comes back again. It's a short drive. He's very near the border.
Right.
He's in town because of the UN summit going on as we speak, and that's what brings him here.
Cool.
I hadn't seen him in about 5 or 6 years, I think.
Doug, do you know when you're smoking your pipe, are you smoking the weed in it?
Yes. I put a little weed in the pipe and I smoke it. Absolutely.
So is that the equivalent to an English bong?
Why don't you introduce him to your trick?
Not a bong. A bong is a water type.
I know what a bong is.
You suck the smoke through the water when you use a bong. I've spent quite a bit of time in England, Karen. That's where I learned to mix my weed with tobacco, which I don't do. But in England, they all do.
Yeah.
But of course, when I was in England, I haven't been in England since about 1990. And back then, and before that in the 80s, the hash was much more prevalent than the weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most people, you wanted something, you get hash. You didn't get weed, you got hash. So that's where I learned to hot knife it. The hash. I have cousins in England. Oh, Charlie?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Apparently, my aunt is doing much better. My aunt in England, my mother's sister.
So, did they move to England from USA?
I'm sorry?
Did they move to England from America?
No. My mother and her sister and their brother were all born in Brazil. My mother's parents are expats. He's a Mackay. My mom's dad is Mackay. My mother's maiden name is Mackay. And he married Hildebrand Birch. And she's from London and he's from Scotland. He worked for Lloyd's. And he did all of the Brazilian and maybe even all the South American accounts for Lloyd's. He lived in Rio. My mother's father and mother, they both lived in Rio, but they were expats. So my mother went to school in England, and so did her sister and brother.
Right.
They all grew up in Brazil. Okay? When my mother married my father... I'm sorry?
London.
Well, London, up on the Thornhill Road in Islington. Two blocks from the Hope and Anchor.
Well, do you know what, Doug?
What?
North's better than South.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. But they also had a house on the Isle of Wight, which they still have, down in Seaview. So what happened is my mother's older sister and older brother moved back to England from Brazil, but my mother moved to the States when she married my dad.
Southerners are very ignorant. Southerners are ignorant.
Say that again?
Southerners are ignorant.
Originally.
Yeah. I'll agree with that. They are very ignorant.
And in fact, Karen, my younger brother went to Gordonston as well. My younger brother went to Gordonston.
Right.
Why? I don't know why, but because that's where he wanted to go, so that's where he went.
And I'm on about Southerners in England, nowhere else.
Southerners in England.
Yeah, they're very ignorant.
Yeah, I'm not worried about North and South in England. I'm just not. But
The people are a lot more friendly up north.
perhaps, yeah. I don't know. Once again, I don't know.
Yeah.
My mother's brother lived up north. He lived outside of.
I'm suffered as well.
Not Liverpool. There's an industrial city up there near Liverpool. What is it? Just to the east of Liverpool. There's another city. He lived there.
Right.
But he's moved back to London now. He's old. My mother's brother now, he's 84, 85. He's moved back to London. But he raised his family up there in the north.
Do you mean St. Helens or Chester?
Let me go on the maps and look. Hold on, I've got it.
Or Birkenhead. No.
Maps. Let me get some maps up.
I think you might mean Chester.
Yeah.
Has Charlie gone to sleep?
No, I'm here.
Yes, it looks like it looked like she had, didn't it? It looked like you fell asleep.
Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Look at all you five there on the camera.
Yeah.
That Callum Walshaw looks like
So,
a very sweet headmistress.
my mother's brother lived near Manchester.
Yeah. Well, I'm in Manchester at the moment.
You're in Manchester. So he was Mackay. I have cousins. They all, I think my cousins still live up there, though their father has moved back to London.
Yeah, but I'm in Manchester at the moment 'cause I'm at my son's.
Yeah, I see Leeds. Leeds is up a little farther north of Manchester. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going back home to Leeds tomorrow.
Okay.
Today.
Charlie,
Yeah?
has your hair grown out longer?
Yeah. Well, usually I do pull it up, but it has gotten longer.
It looks like it's grown out longer.
Yes, it has grown out longer.
Well, then I'm not blind.
You ain't blind, Mike.
But I am cross-eyed.
I'll refrain from comment.
Too much wine there.
You wear thick. Mike, I've always noticed that you wear thick glasses.
The reason I'm cross-eyed is because I blocked Doug, and if you look at all my tile work, it's laid on a diagonal. That proves I'm cross-eyed.
Okay.
There you go.
Wally. Who's Wally?
Me.
That one there is Wally. Look.
That one there?
Look
Okay.
at the surname.
I got it.
Look at the surname. See what it begins with. W.
I got it.
L.
Walshore is Wally. Got it.
Yeah. Here's Wally.
I've got loads of names.
Yeah. Plenty of names that I can't pronounce. That's a lot of time. Oh, I've got loads of names today, and they're all bad.
Yeah, but I've got loads of names for him in sign language.
Oh, that's me, don't Bob.
We're an exciting group, aren't we?
Hold on a minute. Let me say something. Hold on, Wally. Who's in charge of the room? Surely.
I need to get a translator. I can't understand a damn word.
I'm having trouble hearing you, Matt.
Yeah. Do you have a TV on?
Sorry, my mic was down at side of me. I was going to say, hold on a minute, Wally. Who's in charge of the room?
Oh.
Hold on a minute.
Maybe Weston's here. Weston,
Who?
you here?
Maybe I need headphones to understand Match. I don't know.
Can nobody not hear me?
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Hold on,
Maybe
let me
turn-
unplug it. Let me try it again.
I can't understand a damn word he says.
I've heard you, Mike.
That's because he's got a shit Yorkshire accent.
I know I'm not deaf.
Why don't you do it through your
Karen
phone,
was
man?
pretty clear on her voice.
So tell me, Karen.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm on the sick. I have a dodgy knee. Dodgy knees.
Does it? Does it?
Okay. I noticed Johnny Technology's not live right now.
Doug, I think he's yelling for you.
Who, Matchmaker?
Dougie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm having trouble
Right,
understanding.
Painful.
read the chat so I can type it on there.
I'm reading the chat.
If I join the chat, will it kick me off here?
No, you could go, but you could go and come back. You don't have to leave the panel. Are you on a phone or a tablet, Karen? Underneath there'll be an icon that says chat.
Yeah.
If you click on that, you should go to the chat. And when you come back, I think you want to X out. You don't want to hit the back arrow.
Right, yeah. I always kick myself off.
I'm going to come over there and teach Match how to speak American English.
There you go.
Damn straight.
Whatever happened to OGP, Mike? He went to England. I did talk to him a little bit after he got to England. Then he vanished off the chat completely.
Nobody has seen him in 2 years.
Tell me about Conk Wendy.
Vanished.
Vanished, right? Just like OGP. They both vanished, right? Yeah.
Vanished.
That's what it seemed like.
I'm serious.
I believe you. Conk Wendy went to the Bahamas, and she chatted for about a month from there, and we never heard from her again ever. Right?
I know. We've been looking for 2 years and nobody's seen nothing.
And well, the same with OGP. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, he left Florida, went to England, bought a boat, and vanished.
Last time I spoke to him, he had a narrowboat in the canals in England.
That was the deal. And then all of a sudden, nobody knows nothing.
Yeah. Kind of weird,
I
right?
can't figure it out.
Well,
Just
you do it
vanished.
through your phone, Owen.
A lot of people knew OGP. Went over there, went to work for the hospital over there, bought a boat, and vanished.
Yep. He was an MD. He was a medical doctor.
Yeah, down in Florida Keys. Yeah. Hard to figure out.
Can you help me? Can you hear me?
But he had a house down there, left his daughter in charge of his house and his 2 crab boats.
Yeah, his
And they
daughter
just
was going to
vanished.
run the crab business. Right? She had the crew. The crew was from Cuba. Didn't he have a Cuban crew on his crab boat?
Cuban crew had 2 crab boats. His daughter had his house, and then everybody shut up. Nothing knows nothing. Nobody knows nothing.
It's funny because I know exactly where he lived. I went there on Google Maps.
He had a brand new house.
Yeah, I saw it because I went on Google Maps.
Well, he said he left his daughter in charge of the 2 crab boats,
Hmm.
and then him and his wife went to England. He went to work for a hospital over there, bought a channel boat, and nobody ain't heard nothing.
The canal boat. Yeah, he lives on a narrow boat. They call those narrow boats in England. He lives on a
Right.
canal on the water on a boat. Yeah.
Right. So what happened to his daughter and his house and the 2 crab boats?
I assume they're still there pulling in those crabs, right?
Hell if I know. Nobody ain't heard nothing. Strange deal.
It is strange, huh?
What can you say?
Well, I spoke to him after he went to England. When he was in England, I talked to him on YouTube. And then just one day, he just wasn't there anymore.
Well, I heard he went to work for a hospital. They're doing hospital work.
Yeah, during COVID. Exactly right.
Right.
I'll be right
You
back.
have to.
I'll be right back. I'll be a minute or two.
Okay.
Let me hear you talk. Oh. Owen?
Sorry about that. I just went to the phone.
Owen, why don't you do it through your phone?
Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do it through my phone. I'm going to put live chat back up on my phone, and then I'm also going to put it through YouTube on my computer.
Okay.
I'll do it that way. It'll be a lot more better. So you can obviously clearly hear me on the phone. You can clearly see me. I'm not on the camera at the moment, but you can see me. So I'll send everything on the phone, and then I'll also run it through on the computer on the TV. So therefore I can see it on there as well.
Okay.
Okay. I'm back.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit this down, right?
I had to change my shirt.
And I'm going to,
It's too hot to wear the shirt.
Well, I had to take a pee.
On my live stream.
Alright.
Okay, Owen, let me hear you say something.
Doug, he said he's going to close this down
Read the chat.
and go through his phone.
Read the chat. Read the chat.
Owen is squawking. Not clear.
Just close it down and start it up through your phone.
Does he live stream on a laptop or on a tablet or on a phone?
PC.
A PC?
Yeah.
Which is what, a laptop? Or is it a desktop?
Desktop.
Desktop. So it's equipped with a microphone. All I do is I just use the microphone provided by the device I'm streaming on.
But he's gonna close this down and put it up to his phone.
Okay. Well, let me see what he's saying to me. I'm gonna shut this down and restart it on my phone. Okay, if you're gonna shut it down, then we'll all just sit here until he shuts it down. I think we could probably stay until it goes up again. I believe.
We're all gonna spin away.
No, we're just gonna sit here until we leave, or unless he closes it. If he closes it, we'll all just spin away. So let me go to his channel.
I can hear all of you perfectly clear.
He's got an
Oh.
audio issue. He always has. I'm not sure why. I wish he'd get over it. But now he's not here. We can talk about it.
That's why I asked you to help him.
I would love to help him. Listen, Mike, maybe sometime early next year I'm going to go to England. My mother's sister hasn't been doing well, but she's doing much better. So I'd like to go see her.
I'll help him. I'll put an hammer through it.
Yeah, well, put a hammer to it, yeah.
I don't understand why he has issues.
No, I don't understand why either, except that he's on a desktop, like Jimbo. Now, I think if he doesn't, depends how old the desktop is, if he's using a microphone or if there's a microphone on the desktop. If it's an old desktop, it might just not be very good. You know what I mean?
It's pretty new.
It's new?
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
It's on my phone or something.
He needs some help.
I haven't used a desktop top computer in over 10 years. Since probably 10 years ago. Last time I actually even used a desktop.
Well, I think he wants to stream good, but he don't know how or whatever.
It may be in his settings. I don't know. So let me see if I got a notice from him. No notice yet. Kittles went live 10 minutes ago. Give Kittles a thumbs up. Uh-oh. So Mr. Kittleson has a panel up. Here's High Tech. Yo, High Tech. What up? Karen, do you know High Tech?
Yeah, I've met him before.
Okay, he's in the chat. Yeah, Teeny Martini is gone, High Tech. That's what I'm saying. Try and go to the Teeny bar. It ain't there.
Match is a good guy. We just need to get him straightened up.
I like Match. I always have. You heard me tell you the Teeny bar is not up, right?
Teeny bar is what?
It's down.
It was up.
It's not up now.
When did it go down?
I don't know. I got home from dinner maybe 15, 20 minutes ago, and I came right here. But when I stopped to look in the Teeny, there's nothing there. Nothing. Not up.
It must have been quick because I was there an hour ago.
Hey, Scotland.
6:30.
Scotland's here. Yo, cuz.
Teeny was up an hour ago.
I believe you. I'm just telling you, it's not up now.
I believe you.
So
So New York Times.
yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe I'll put my chat up on the porch. Maybe.
Oh, look,
What up,
there's
Weston? I see you. So Scotland. I've just been having dinner with my mother's cousin, Mr. Angus Mackay. Now Scotland and I, both of our mothers have the same maiden name. I don't know if you see Scotland in the chat there.
I don't see chat.
We got Hitesh, we got Weston, we got Scotland, 638.
I know Charlie's got longer hair.
Yeah, her hair is longer. That's true.
cheers.
Oh, it's back now. Hitesh says Teeny Bar is back. See that? That's what I get for reading the chat. Hitesh said that Teeny Bar just came back up online.
I can hear Karen real clear.
I hear Karen.
Now, if we could just get matchup clear, we'd be okay.
I bet you he opened another live stream and we're all over here. Let's see.
We have Karen, cutie.
Okay, Weston, they can't all read the chat. I think only Gal